Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today let's see the difference between brown bear, American black bear, and the Indian black bear. First let's see about the brown bears. Brown bears, also known as grizzly bears, they are found in North America, Europe, and Asia. They are omnivores, with their diet consisting of both plants and animals. They are typically active during the early morning and evening, and spend most of the day sleeping or resting. They are considered as threatened species, with populations declining due to hunting and habitat loss. Whereas the American black bears are found in North America, with the largest populations in Canada and the United States. They have a distinctive hump on their shoulders, which is made of muscle used for digging and foraging. They are omnivores, with a diet consisting of both plants and animals. They are also active during the early morning and evening and spend most of the day sleeping or resting. Some populations of black bears are considered threatened due to hunting and habitat loss. Do you know the Indian black bears and American black bears are different species of bears? While they both belong to the Ursidae family, they are not the same species. Indian black bears, also known as Asiatic black bears, are native to parts of the Indian subcontinent in Southeast Asia, whereas American black bears are found in North America. They have some similarities in appearance, with both species having black fur, but they have different physical characteristics. The Indian black bear has V-shaped marking on their chest. Additionally, Indian black bears are generally smaller in size than American black bears. Brown bears are omnivores and their diet varies depending on the season and location. In the spring, they primarily eat grasses, roots, and forbs. In the summer, they eat a wide variety of fruits and berries, such as blueberries, raspberries, and cranberries, as well as insects, such as ants, bees, and beetles. In the fall, they eat a lot of fish, such as salmon, as well as small mammals, such as marmots and ground squirrels. In winter, they eat mostly dried berries, roots, and other stored food, and sometimes they dig through the snow to get to underground food storage. American black bears are also omnivores and their diet varies according to their location and season. In the spring and early summer, they primarily eat vegetation, such as new grasses, forbs, and fruits. They are particularly fond of berries, such as blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. They will also eat insects, such as ants, bees, and beetles, as well as grubs and other larval insects. In the late summer and fall, black bears will eat a lot of fruits and berries, as well as fish, such as salmon, and small mammals, such as marmots and ground squirrels. They will also raid beehives for honey, and sometimes they dig through the ground to eat roots and tubers. In the winter, they will eat mostly dried berries, roots, and other stored food, and sometimes they dig through the snow to get to underground food storage. Some black bears also eat carrion. The Indian black bear is also an omnivorous. They are known to eat a wide variety of fruits and berries, such as wild figs, apples, apricots, peaches, and plums. They also eat insects, such as ants, bees, and beetles, as well as grubs and other larval insects. They are also known to consume leaves, barks, buds, and flowers of various trees and plants. In addition to vegetation, Indian black bears also eat small mammals, such as rodents and hares, as well as fish, such as carp and catfish. They are also known to raid beehives for honey. They are known to dig the soil for tubers, roots, and bulbs. In the case of food scarcity, they may also scavenge on carrion. It's worth mentioning that their diet can vary depending on the region they are found, and the availability of food. Now let's talk about the size and description. Brown bears, or the grizzly bears, are typically larger in size than black bears. They can weigh between 200 to 600 kilograms or 1,300 pounds, and can stand up to 1.5 to 1.8 meters tall when standing on their hind legs. They are skilled hunters and can run up to 40 kilometers per hour or 25 miles per hour in short bursts. They have a distinguishing hump on their shoulders that is made up of muscle, which gives them great strength for digging and foraging. They have shaggy, brown fur with a disheveled appearance. American black bears are typically smaller in size than brown bears, with an average weight of 100 to 300 kilograms or 220 pounds to 600 pounds, and a height of 1 to 1.5 meters when standing on their hind legs. They have black or dark brown fur, and some subspecies can have a cinnamon or blonde color. They have a straight profile on their face and a straight or slightly curved claw. Whereas Indian black bears are generally smaller in size compared to brown and American black bears, with an average weight of 80 to 180 kilograms or up to 400 pounds, and a height of 1 to 1.2 meters when standing on their hind legs. The Indian black bear has black fur, and they have a distinctive V-shaped mark on their chest. They have a straight profile on their face and a curved claw, which is adapted for climbing trees. They are skilled climbers and swimmers and can run up to 55 kilometers per hour or 34 miles per hour in short bursts. In summary, brown bears are larger, have a hump on their shoulders and have a disheveled brown fur. Black bears are smaller, and have straight profile and have a straight or slightly curved claw. Whereas the Indian black bears are smaller than the brown bears and the American black bears. They have a V-shaped mark on their chest and have curved claw and have a shaggy fur with a white patch on their chest. The bite force of brown bears ranges from about 600 to 1,200 pounds per square inch. American black bears have a bite force of about 300 to 700 psi. And the Indian black bears have a bite force of around 350 to 600 psi. However, it is important to note that these are approximate values and the actual bite force of an individual bear may vary depending on factors such as age, diet, and overall health. The Indian black bear typically has claws that range in length from 1 to 2 inches, while the brown bear's claws can reach up to 4 inches in length, and the American black bear's claws are typically slightly shorter, with a range of 2 to 3 inches in length. All bears have the potential to be aggressive, but the level of aggression can vary depending on the species and the individual bear. Brown bears are generally considered more aggressive than black bears. They are known to be more territorial and can be more aggressive when defending their food or their young ones. Brown bears are also more likely to attack humans if they feel threatened, surprised, or if they are defending their food. Black bears are generally less aggressive than brown bears and they are less likely to attack humans. They are known to be more secretive and will usually avoid contact with humans if possible. Even the Indian black bears are known to be aggressive just like the brown bears and black bears depending on the situation. Remember, it's always best to avoid getting too close to any wild bear, and to carry bear spray for protection when in bear country. All 3 species of bears, Indian black bears, brown bears, and American black bears, are known to hibernate to some extent. Hibernation is a state of reduced metabolism and activity that allows bears to survive food shortages during the winter months. The duration and the intensity of hibernation varies among the 3 species. Brown bears and American black bears are known to hibernate for several months, typically from late fall to early spring. During hibernation, their body temperature drops, heart rate slows, and they breathe less frequently. They also do not eat, drink, urinate, or defecate during this time. Indian black bears also hibernate, but their hibernation period is not as long as the other 2 species. They are known to hibernate for a period of about 2 to 3 months, depending on the region they are found. It's worth mentioning that not all individuals of these species hibernate, and some bears may not hibernate at all, especially those that live in milder climates or have access to reliable food sources throughout the winter. The lifespan of Indian black bears, brown bears, and American black bears can vary depending on several factors such as genetics, diet, habitat, and human interference. Indian black bears typically have a lifespan of 20 to 25 years in the wild and up to 30 years in captivity. Also, the brown bears typically have a lifespan of 20 to 25 years in the wild and up to 35 years in captivity. And the American black bears typically have a lifespan of 20 to 30 years in the wild and up to 35 years in captivity. It's worth noting that bears living in the wild may have shorter lifespans due to factors such as hunting, habitat loss, and human-bear conflicts. Additionally, bears in captivity may live longer due to factors such as better diet, medical care, and protection from predators and other dangers. Hope you liked our video about different species of bears. Please like, comment and subscribe to our channel.